Step 1. Using the field guide for quality assurance of the plans and specifications by the designer. The first step in the use of the field guide is it's used by the designer as a checklist for confirming that the plans and specifications information includes answers to all the pertinent questions in the field guide. This helps to ensure the completeness of the plans. An example would be making sure you have end dams on all your flashing. At the same time, ensuring that each question is answered in the plans and specifications provides specific directions to the construction team on each of the questions. This ensures the continuity of the information from the quality assurance step through the quality control step. This should take the designer less than 1 day for their review. Step 2, fitting the field guide to your project. As the field superintendent and project manager for this project, you must review and understand the plans and specifications as thoroughly as possible to ensure quality in the end product. This field guide is now used as a checklist to make your review and understanding easier and more complete. Once you are generally familiar with the plans, simply take your time to ask each field guide question and fill in the answers that you find in the plans and specifications. This will then enable you to know the correct answers when holding pre-installation meetings with the subcontractors and when taking pictures of the work. Depending on the size of the project, this step should take 1 to 3 days. Step 3, pre-installation review. Within 1 week of the commencement of work by each subcontractor, the field superintendent schedules a meeting with the subcontractor's foreman and key personnel. The purpose of the meeting, called the pre-installation meeting, is to review each of the field guide questions pertaining to that subcontractor's work and to record the correct answers to the questions. In this way, each subcontractor's compliance with the plans and specifications is ensured and mistakes can be avoided. TQB recommends obtaining the subcontractor's signature stating that they have attended the meeting and understand the correct procedure for carrying out their work. The field guide questions should then be uploaded to My TQB. Step 4, use of the pre-activity checklist in the field guide. During construction, the site superintendent or their designee should review work prior to it being covered up. This would include work such as excavations, underground utilities, concrete formwork and reinforcing, decking prior to roofing, flashing prior to window installation, drywall prior to paint, and substrates prior to finished applications. The field guide has checklists in several of the divisions for the superintendent to conduct this review before approving the commencement of the next phase of work. The field superintendent should carry their field guide in their pocket whenever they are walking the site, so that these pre-activity checklists can be easily and quickly referenced. Step 5, tips. The field guide also contains tips throughout the divisions that can be used as a guide for the typical way in which work should be carried out. In the event that these tips contrast with the specification directions from the designer's directions must always be followed. The field superintendent should carry their field guide in their pocket whenever they are walking the site so that these tips can easily and quickly be referenced.